Hello everyone, welcome to Edge Time. Today we have a very interesting and very nice knife. This is the Hinderer Eklipse Skinny Slicer. This is the very newest edition of it, to my knowledge, with a Magna Cut blade and the Tri-Way pivot system. I obviously won't be doing an unboxing on this. I've already unboxed it. I've actually already carried it quite a bit. I got this from Red Hill Cutlery in Radcliffe, Kentucky. Excellent store. They are well stocked with Hinderer and other very good knives. So yeah, I would definitely recommend them. But yeah, here it is. This is actually my first knife that I would classify as a grail. I do have some other fairly expensive knives, but this is my first one that was really my first knife over $200, and this knife was $425, so definitely up there in that grail territory. I would put it on the lower end of that grail territory, but still definitely in there. Like, for example, like your Chris Reeve knives that people usually point to as grails, those will usually run around $600. Stuff like the Koenig Arius will be closer to the $800 range, and so on. But I would still definitely call this a grail. And I love it. I absolutely love this knife. This is definitely one of my favorite knives that I own. Right now, of course, since it's brand new, it's my favorite knife. But yeah, it's amazing. I've never had a knife like this. It is a titanium frame lock, of course. A nice FDE G10 scale. May end up replacing that with a titanium scale eventually. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter to me. I love the way this knife looks, love the way it feels. It is just, it's pretty much perfect as far as folding knives go. And after doing a lot of thinking about the Hinderer lineup after I got this, I've come to the conclusion that this is probably one of the most carryable Hinderers ever made. Because a lot of the Hinderers, like a regular profile Hinderer is much thicker. Like I said, this is the skinny slicer, so not only is it a skinny frame, it's also a very thin hollow grind. Like the regular Eklipse, for example, it would be thicker not only in the handle but in the blade stock, and the grind would, I think, be a full flat. And they're still good knives; they still cut very well, but this cuts even better and carries even better. This is like, this is just, it is an excellent profile, excellent feel in the hand, not too thick, not too thin. Doesn't feel like I'm going to break it, but I also feel comfortable pushing it through thick material. So, yeah, I just love the grind on it. Just beautiful. The fit and finish is just immaculate. Yeah, I really don't have any complaints about it. Uh, I don't, like I said, don't have a whole lot to say about it because there's not much that can be said about a knife like this. You buy it and it's perfect. But what I will do is do some measurements, some size comparisons, and stuff like that. So I'm going to grab my ruler, if I can get it here. So this is like, yeah, 3.5 inches in edge length, 8.5 inches overall length open, and about 5 inches overall length closed. Now let's compare it to some fairly popular knives. Let's grab here's the new Chavez Redemption X-Lock and the Demco AD 20.5 with Flytanium micarta scales and titanium backspacer and a titanium pocket clip that I don't know who made. I got this clip off of Blade Binge, and it was like black coated. I don't think it was DLC because it was very easy for me to remove it, which I did, and then did like a flame anno sort of thing. But anyway, here it is compared to the AD 20.5 and the Chavez Redemption X-Lock. Set these back up here. Let's do the Benchmade Bug Out and the Spyderco Pair 3. And let's do just like one other. Let's do a couple fun ones actually here. set these back in their case. The Spartan Aster. And if I can find it, I might not be able to find it. Give me just a second here. The Cold Steel Large Luzon. So yeah, it's definitely this is not an average size knife. But yeah, the Eklipse is, I would call it an average to slightly large knife. Definitely like right in my ideal range. This is pretty much like the perfect size knife for me. So yeah, that I don't really have much more to say about it. It's amazing. Like it almost seems like when I look at it really, really, really close, it almost looks like the edge has a slight burr on it, but it's very, very difficult for me to tell if it's optical illusion or not. I don't think it's a burr because I've already cut quite a bit with it, and if it was a burr, then it would have rapidly lost sharpness. But it is not. It's retained its sharpness very well. Haven't had any issues with that. So yeah, yeah, I don't think that there's a burr along the edge. So yeah, I really don't have any complaints or anything to say about it. I will obviously be carrying this knife quite a bit. It is my new favorite, and I may or may not be getting more Hinderer knives in the future. If I don't end up getting any more, it will really just be due to cost, because if cost wasn't an issue, I would be getting a lot more of these. I absolutely love this. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. Make sure to check out my other videos. I have lots of videos that are either reviews, overviews, disassemblies, stuff like that. So once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and have a great day.